What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Clockwork Empires. My name is Spidercat. Happy to have you here today as a bandit wants to join our colony. Well, too bad for you, villain. You're not allowed to join us. You must be an honorable member of society if you wish to join us here at the colonies. We got people who are no longer maddened, and she found out, Tilly Brazentac found out that Jethro Shelley is a distant relative. Hopefully she didn't marry him first, though. I knew some people that happened to. I knew some people. That's all that I'm saying is, like, I knew some people where they got married, and then, like, 10 years later, they found out that they were, like, third cousins, and I was like, well, damn. That explains the lumpy potato shape of your baby's head. Because that was always a mystery up until now. Now the mystery's been solved. But welcome on back, everybody. I think that we're kind of getting towards the end of our little stay here at the Clockwork colonies, but in the previous episode, we had been focusing pretty heavily on making our ceramics place a little bit nicer. Now, we don't really have access to any more sand, so let me go ahead and take a look and figure out how many panes of glass I have. I have 4 panes of glass, unless there's 4 over here as well. Okay. Well, we will make 2 things of glass bottles so that we can get ourselves started with our doctoring, because we've had people get wounded lately, and I'd like to... Oh, we've got moonshine? We got white lightning? Oh, look, it's got little moons on top of the jars there. That's pretty cool. Awesome. I had a roommate that used to make moonshine. It was pretty good, actually. It gets you drunk real quick, though. She used to make moonshine. She had, like, this little apparatus in our kitchen. Stunk to high heaven whenever she did it, so you had to leave all the windows open. Every now and again, she'd moonshine. Make a little bit of shine. Like, she'd make a couple gallons of it, as I recall, and then she'd give it out as Christmas gifts to people that we knew when we were in college. Good stuff, though. It'll get you drunk with a quickness. It will also sterilize a wound very, very rapidly. Oh, yeah, in the previous episode, I had also talked about how we needed to figure out how we were going to mine, but I think that might have had more to do with the fact that there was uneven terrain than anything else. And so hopefully we'll get that sorted before too long. In today's episode, though, I'm probably going to focus pretty heavily on the... Oh, my God, assignments are going down right now. Good. We also have overseers who are not assigned to workplaces, but that's okay, because I'm not that worried about it. We should also probably build some new places for people to dwell inside of. So yeah, Pearl Lager is down here. She's building a new peasant hut. And then over on this side, Peasant the Hut. Oh, we've already got a worker overseer house going. Okay, so good. It looks like in the previous episode I had the foresight to realize what I had already done wrong, and am now trying to remedy that. Indeed. I would also suggest that we clear some forest over here. So whereas, let's just go ahead and we're going to kill all this right here. Yeah, there we go. All of these trees can die horrible wedge-shaped deaths. Occult inspection. Oh, we've got another one. Alright, well, inspections are fine. Last time he found something, though, which was a little worrying, but what are you going to do about it? We are working on our, we're working on our standing with Stahlmark. We can write praise or we can write flattery. We can praise their orderliness, discipline, and scientific progress. Or we can write praise. Key members of the council about how the Stahlmarkian Duchessdom know how we share the values of discipline and orderliness. Let's go ahead and write flattery. Flattery sounds good. Investigation is concluded. He found a monster and then purged it by fire. Okay. Inspection begins. We'll go ahead and run all that stuff off, and then flattery worked out okay because it brought... We can send insults too if you really, really, really want to go to war with the von Stahlmarks, I guess. But I like the von Stahlmarks. They're good people. They're good people. They keep their stuff orderly. Their uniforms are kind of like ours. They run their military the same way. Similar cultures got to get along. It's the only way anything functions. Here at the workbench, if I wanted to make some papelis, where do I make papelis at? Over here. Make me some paper stacks. Maintain a minimum of 3 stacks of paper at all times. That sounds pretty good. I'm assuming we have the 50 planks already because nobody's working on planks here. Yes, indeed we do have the 50 planks, so that works out magnificently. An airship has crashed. That's very unfortunate. And they set the forest on fire, and that's why, kids... That is why we made a gap in between our base and the forest, is because I had a feeling something like that was going to happen eventually. If nothing else, it keeps the occult at bay. And if tons of well, we've got to do, they're going to ask for us to do another investigation too. How good have you gotten, out of curiosity? Have you gotten any better at, like, the art of war? He is not. Weirdly enough, why is he not leveling up? It's so strange that, like, it doesn't give you anybody that's art of war, but he doesn't level up art of war either. I suppose we could trade him jobs. So Cordwick could go in here. So Zeus Cordwick would now work at the foreign embassy. And instead we would put... oh, I don't know. We could do... Brazenworth there. And then we'd have to go to our Overseer's menu. And so we've got to get rid of all the guys who've been hanging out with Zeus Cordwick. Just so he has the one. And then... we add everybody else to Brazenworth stuff. So there it is. And hopefully Brazenworth gets better at the job. Or no, it was Strong Tonic, wasn't it? It was Strong Tonic. Oh man, I did it wrong. Where's Strong Tonic at? Strong Tonic. There you are. Strong Tonic, congratulations on your promotion to the newly inept leader of our entire military. Please don't allow us to be killed. And then Strong Tonic will go like so. And hopefully he gets better at the job so that we have multiple people leveled up and in the art of war. We got backups now, essentially. Crash investigation. Let's send Humphrey Steelburn, the naturalist. Plus, that works out because now, at the Foreign Office, we got somebody high level who can take a look and do the investigation. So sending that over to there. We'll probably want to gather up some of these things too. Burn down the forest for us, which works out pretty well because it keeps shit out of our way for later. Got gold mines up there. Oh yeah, I needed to figure out how in the hell we place a mine shaft over here. Oh, it goes right there. It goes off the side of the building. Okay, well, go ahead and do your thing then. I don't mind at all. We could definitely use some miners. I'll assign somebody to be out here once we get it all taken care of. My suggestion would also be, wow, that only gave us room for 2 more villagers? Or were we overstocked? We might have been overstocked on villagers too. Let's make another flophouse. We don't really have much of an option here because I need more space inside my village place. So we'll do something like that right there. Looks good to me. I will also drop in a door. Over here, I don't know how many cots I have, but we're just going to line those up along the back of the room, I guess. So there you go. That's taken care of. And then to offset the beds, we'll probably put in a couple of cabinets. I'd like to build some shrines and things too, but that looks fine. We'll put some windows on it too for the quality bonus. And that should allow us to clean out some of the stuff that's over here. I don't know if we have enough of the cabinets. We got box practical cabinets. We got a couple of simple cabinets. A musket locker. It could go either way. Could go either way. We've also got traders coming in from the von Stahlmarks, which is absolutely fantastic. I wonder how fast they're doing their work now that we've got somebody who's actively leveled up working on this. It's got to be quite a bit quicker. Also, what are they bringing? He's got like a little red... oh, it's... what is that? Oh, stack of lacquered planks. Okay. So they brought clay. They brought planks. Frankly, they didn't really bring that much. Not that excited about the wares that they brought along. But they brought something and they're trying their hardest. So let's not get angry at them. Wait, you failed to even investigate the crashed airship. This puts the Colonial Ministry in a difficult position. I told somebody to go do it! How come they didn't go do it? Steelburn was supposed to go over there. Aw, Steelburn, you bastard. Where's my hanging apparatus? Hang this fool now. Take him out back and hang his ass. Oh, you bastard. You filthy, rotten bastard. This puts the colonial ministry in a difficult position with stall markings. I said, didn't I click the thing that said to go over there and have him do it? He must have just slept through the night, I don't know. Doesn't appear as though anybody's really doing anything right now anyways. I don't really care about the trading depot because nothing there looks interesting to me. The lacquered planks might be useful like way later on down the line, but for right now, it means nothing to me. On the plus side, I guess we've swapped around our military, and so now they're working on doing different things and getting better at their lives, so we'll have a couple people trained up in the art of war soon. They're still making food down here, so that looks good. The next thing that I needed to do is also inside of here, not with the decor workbench, but I needed to make a chemistry workbench, so let's go ahead and get that going too. If we could make 2 of them, that would be absolutely fantastic. Provisions only went down by a little bit. However, farms are working as hard as they can. Are we actually out of bushels of corn right now? No, we have 100 bushels of corn. I say provisions scared me for a second because it said we only had 46 raw food. But we've got... Oh. Oh, we've actually run out of corn completely. Interestingly enough. Okay, so I guess those jobs just flat out aren't getting done no more. That's cool, but we will need to recover. So chemistry workbenches are done. My assumption is that those go inside the laboratory. We probably want to keep most of our buildings that have a function over here. So let's make the laboratory next. So laboratory. Never mind then. Apparently I gotta work on my overseer cap, which this house caught us up, but didn't quite get us there. Fantastic. Let's maybe throw in some beds. There you go. Perhaps the presence of cabinets will make everyone feel better. Yes, glorious cabinets for the Empire. And then we'll try... So they want a practical table and chair set. Do I have a practical table and chair set? I don't think that I have that. I don't think that's a thing that I actively have right now. Instead, though, what I would recommend... We've got church banners. Let's make, like, 10 of those. There's a ravenous herd of animals headed towards us. Hopefully our military is feeling Johnny on the spot and they don't get us all murdered, because I know they're new. But they have ceramic tri-pistols now, which hit for almost double the damage of the previous weapons that we had. So maybe that'll make up for the fact that they have no experience. I thought I had cots laying around somewhere. I guess that I don't. So are we just letting this critter run around here? Military dudes, what's going on? That's it, huh? Ugh, Republic's not feeling us. Clockwork Empire's a little bit upset. How come you are not doing anything? Looks like they're just pacing back and forth in between. The do diplomacy is his job. We'll have to wait that one out and see what happens. Church banners are getting done with the huge quantities of bric-a-brac that we've had sitting around for quite some time. Once that's all finished off, we will more than likely... Let's go ahead and cancel that paper out, and instead we will do planks one more time. We'll bring that back up to 50. Maybe he's low on bureaucratic forms. Maybe that's the possibility that we're running into. They just don't have the paper they need. I'll tell them to resupply it real fast just in case that's what's holding us back. Although I think... Well, actually, I don't even know. Immigrants have arrived. Hooray. 5 laborers have come through. That's good. Because we have workforces that need to be taken care of. With 4 new people... I'm going to add them like so. Let's add... We'll keep Shiloh Uxter's team all nice and kitted out here. And we'll decide who's going to be going and working in the mine tomorrow. So the mine is up and ready to go. Mine shorings are required in order to make that work happen. So now might be the time to actively get rid of that. Let's just make like 5 mine shorings and we'll see how far that takes us, because that's 20 planks already taken care of. With the church banners, I'm probably just going to hang those all over the place. I don't really know. So where do church banners go? Church banner, where do you go? Is there a church building or something that I've yet to build? Maybe it goes in aristocratic manners. Let's see, the divine, the cog row. Interesting. We'll have to figure out where this goes then. Because it appears as though we are missing the building that it goes in. It's probably aristocratic manor, would be my estimate. Because it's not going in any of the other ones, and that's like the only thing we haven't built yet, so... Alright. Let's go ahead and cancel those out then. And with the decor... No, with the workbench, we're going to want to make a bunch of cots. Just get those going. What a beautiful day. Our harvest will be awesome. Huzzah for the sun and its magnanimous radiance. Its generous gifts that it sends down from the sky to make us happy. Alright, miners. Do we have any shorings yet? And there's some shorings. So let's go ahead and we'll assign the shorings. Do I have anybody over here? Stoneworking is Shiloh Uxter. Oh yeah, it looks like Shiloh Uxter, sir, you are now a miner. Actually, he's leveled up pretty decently, so he might be like a really, requires a minimum mine depth of 10. So that gives us cube of clay, bushel of sand, sulfur, hematite. No ore will be extracted, but the mine depth will rapidly increase. So go ahead and do that because we need a mine depth of 10 so we can get after that iron. I don't want to start working on our... I don't want to start working on our blacksmith and whatnot until I essentially have like infinite supplies to make that happen. Like lots and lots of hematite, lots and lots of coal, lots and lots of things. And then from there we'll try and work our way towards steam knights and stuff like that. Are you guys actually doing diplomatic work now? Or are we still... Okay, so they're doing diplomatic work. Fantastic. We are going to have to fix that. What is whispering and making scary noises? Forrest, stop that. I'll have none of your shenanigans right now. I shall not suffer them. So we've got another building over here. This lower house, or lower class house, should be done pretty soon. Zeus Cordwick and all them are doing... So many paper bundles does it cost whenever we go through this? Just 1. Okay. Alright, now that I know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Okay, so we got 99 shorings. Where do we see how deep the mine is? A minimum mine depth of 200, the installation of a ventilation unit. So we can get down to there first, and then we'll have to add a ventilator, and we also need a dewaterifier. Right? Yeah, dewatering pump. Okay. I'm still not seeing where the depth of the mine is, though. Oh, depth is 10 yards. There it is. So that needs to be... A strange silvery blue meteor was spotted blazing across the night sky, and then a thunderous roar awoke the entire colony. The meteor must have impacted very close by. You think so? I'm gonna claim this stuff over here as mine. Because it's just laying out in the middle of the forest, so somebody might as well use it. Obviously didn't wake up the entire colony, because I'm seeing an awful lot of Z's above people's heads right now. So now that we got the cots done, we could probably use a few more. How many cots do I have over here? Boxed cot, boxed cot. So I've got like 3 box cots, okay. Alright. Set those up like so that they get all taken care of. As far as diplomacy goes, how are we doing right now with these Stahlmarks? Let's go ahead and write praise. That'll help us bump that along a little bit. So, standing with the Gross Herzogentum von Stahlmark is changed by 10 for a result of 2 due to foreign office action. Right praise. Good. We're no longer in the negative with the Stahlmarks. I also need to get this place kitted up so that more traders will be attracted to it. Let's have a look and see what we can do with our trade office in order to make this... A laboratory would be fantastic, though, too. Let's maybe just make, like, a little lab over here. Sure, why not? Macroscopes, barometers. Throw that door in right there. On this side, we've also got our... What the hell is that? Apparently that thing is called a Selenian. Are there seriously aliens around? Is that what those are supposed to be? And why are we attacking them now? Like, why is it all-out war with the Selenians? You guys murdered a Selenian. A dormant spore. A pod or spore long dead stumps protrude from the central mass. It seems not of this world. It's a forbidden artifact which... I'm gonna forbid it then. Don't touch it. Yeah, don't touch it if it's evil. It says that it's a forbidden object. And everybody knows that things are forbidden because they're too dangerous for the common man. That's why we say, hey, common man, don't rub your hands on that. Now then, the other thing that I wanted to do is that we had the chemical works. Oh, chemical works is a different spot? Shit. Well, I made a lab instead. So now we've got scientists. Hooray for us. You would think that one would come... Well, I guess alchemy is the precursor of science, I suppose. Precursor of chemistry or whatever. Are you guys down to the second layer yet? Good. Go ahead and do your thing because I can't afford to actually do some of the stuff that it wants me to do over here. You guys should be able to mine up stone blocks, cubes of clay, bushels of sand, sulfur, and hematite pretty quickly. Good. I will also probably add another stockpile right here. Just in case, because you never know when you're going to fill up and have too much. Food is breaking even right now, although I think with the next supply we get... Who's capping? Oh, there's long pork all over the place. So long pork, it's human. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but it's human being. 21 jobs still remaining. Xeno Unfortunate. Worship at the occult shrine. Xeno Unfortunate is maddened due to high despair and is prone to irrational decisions. Where's the occult shrine at and why is he going over there? Can I have him killed? Can I mark him for frontier justice? So he suffered from a Selenian field effect. Okay. See, whenever you had cultists previously in the alpha version, you could click on them and it would say mark for frontier justice. And they didn't put on cloaks like these. Instead, what they would do... Anyways, what they would do is they would sneak off, like you would have to catch them actively, like sabotaging your crops, or you would have to catch them sneaking off to look at a shrine, and if you could catch them, you could click on them, and it would say mark for frontier justice, and then your military would come through and they would hang them, and it was awesome. It looks like that mechanic has changed, though. We'll figure out more about it in the next episode of Clockwork Empires. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for stopping on by. This is a sponsored series, so please go check out the patron of the channel down below if you like what this game has to offer, and go support awesome indie games, all right? I will see you all later. How do, everybody?